Welcome everybody. I'm Carlos Fenwick with ThetaGold Fitness, and this is my friend and client here, Dr. Brown. And today we are going to show you how to make Carlos's chocolatey keto chocolate chip cookies. So, yay! I'm very excited. So when I was growing up, Dr. Brown, my grandmother made chocolate chip cookies for me all the time.
Yeah.
And they were not keto, and every time I would eat them, I'd have like an intense like sugar high, and then run around and then pass out, right? So we talked about in the last segment how keto is good for you because it allows you to replace all those foods that you had when you were eating before keto. You get to replace all those foods that you liked with the same types of foods, but we just replace it with a substitute. And one of the big substitutes that we use in keto cooking is almond flour. So instead of using white flour, which causes belly fat and all other types of things, we use almond flour. Also, we're gonna use, instead of sugar, we're gonna use something called erythritol, which does not at all activate your blood sugars. And then what I like to do too is put chocolate chips in chocolate chip cookies, obviously. So these are sweetened with stevia, which is also another sugar alternative, and it does not activate your blood sugars. So we're gonna get started with making these delicious cookies, and then we're gonna eat them, and it's gonna be so good. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna mix the wet ingredients. So the butter, this is half a cup of butter that we're gonna use. I sometimes like to put a little bit more butter in there just because I like my cookies a little buttery, but today we're just gonna follow the recipe. So we're just gonna put the butter, I'm gonna have you put the ingredients, or you can hold the bowl, yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna put that butter in there, right? Good. Okay, and then next we're gonna put the egg in there, right? Okay, there we go. All right, and then the next is going to be the vanilla.
Yeah, it smells so
Yeah, I know,
good.
that's
ridiculous. Yeah.
That smells so good. Okay, we're gonna put that in there. Excellent, okay. So we're just gonna mix this up a little bit. Just mix that around, push it up. Ah.
We could use our hands, but
We could, but no, we're just gonna use this. We're gonna use a spoon
we're gonna be
today.
civilized.
Yeah.
Yes.
What were your favorite desserts growing up, Dr.
Ice cream,
Ice cream.
especially in the summertime. I'll
yeah.
forget about it. Yeah.
Yeah. What flavor did you like?
Oh, there was one called Napoleon. So it
I
had
love
strawberry
that
and
one.
vanilla. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's another thing we're gonna. There's also keto ice cream out there, so yeah.
I heard there's keto alcohol.
There's no such thing as keto alcohol. I've been trying to get that one over on me for a little while. Okay, so now that we've mixed the butter, the eggs, and the vanilla, we're then gonna add the almond flour in there. Okay, so we'll go ahead and dump that in. Okay, we'll mix that up a little bit. Right. Okay. Okay. And then let's go ahead and add the erythritol. Okay. I don't think we need so much. I'm gonna actually not put so much in right now. Okay.
Yeah. So it forms kind of like a paste.
Yeah, exactly. You got it. Yeah. And see, it's a little pasty, so I'm probably gonna have to put my hands in there in a second, just to get in there. But then we're gonna add my favorite, which are the chocolate chips, right? And then we just might as well go ahead and add the baking powder. Okay, if it will get out of the dish. Okay, there we go. Okay. Good. So I'm gonna actually get in there now and just use my hands. They're clean. So, all right, and then I'm gonna.
Yeah, that's what cooking is. It's playing.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
This is like Play-Doh.
Yeah, exactly. You play in there.
And just be like a kid.
Yeah, no. that was when I was a kid, I was growing up, and the song from Toys R Us. I'm a Toys R Us kid. There's 18,000 million toys that I can play with, from bikes to games to video games to da da da. Yeah, I don't know that. But I don't want to grow up, cause if I did, I wouldn't be a Toys R Us kid. Okay. Yeah, this is looking good.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
You can
yeah.
show what we got here.
Yeah, there we go. Sometimes I like to add a little bit more chocolate chips too to make it really chocolatey chippy. But see, that's what we got. That's the dough right there. And when I was a kid too, I would eat almost all of the dough.
All right.
Well, try it. Why don't you try it? Why don't you taste it and see what that tastes like?
All right, that's not bad.
All right. Good. Okay. So we got that. Okay. Now I'm gonna go wash my hands. Give me 1 second. Okay. And then I'm gonna come back over with a magic pan that we're gonna sit those all on. Okay. And I'm gonna have you do this, Dr. Brown.
All right.
We're gonna put them into little balls.
All right.
I think we'll line them up probably, what do you think? Like 4?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think if we.
4 on a side.
Yeah.
And so this is going to cook for how long and at what temperature?
About 6 to 7 minutes at a temperature of 360 degrees Fahrenheit.
So you don't want to just leave it and go away. You want to kind of keep an eye on it.
Yeah, exactly.
So when you make a size for these, what size do you typically make?
So
Meatball size?
I like meatball. Yeah, I like big cookies. Yeah, yeah. So
Why don't we put them out and then we can.
yeah, we
adjust
can.
as
Yeah,
we go.
exactly. Now, when you tasted it, did it need any more sweetener?
I don't think so.
Okay, great. Yeah, that's good. I added just enough of that sweetener. And that's what cooking is about too. Sometimes you just throw something in there and it just works out. Okay, should I help you?
Yes, you
I think
should.
so, okay. Okay. These are gonna be great. Now, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to taste these because I am fasting and I don't stop fasting until tomorrow around 11 o'clock because I'm doing a 20-hour fast pretty much every day. But that's okay. I'll share these cookies with my friends.
I'm your friend.
Yeah, I know. Oh, these are monsters. These are huge. These are gonna be great. Let's do that. So we're gonna be able to experience the pleasure of having sweet chocolate chip cookies without the consequence, which is, you know,
Running around.
Sugar high.
Exactly. Yeah. And then preventing your body from actually burning fat. These are not going to get in the way of that. Now, everything is in moderation, so it's not like you can just sit here and then go, I'm going to eat this whole pile of cookies and then I'm not going to gain any weight, because at some point your body will it will hold on to fat. So you want to eat it in moderation. And this, remember, almond flour is a carb. It does have carbohydrates in it. So I think a serving maybe is about 2 to 3 cookies.
Okay.
So that's what I would say. Limit yourself to about 2 to 3 cookies on these. Okay, great.
And these ingredients, if they're also given to children, they seem to like them too.
Yeah. This is a great alternative for children because children will not be. Most children will not be able to tell the difference between the erythritol and the sugar in here. And if you start your kids off with this, then they won't have this issue with wanting sugar and the need for sugar all the time.
Plus the crash and all that.
Exactly.
A big contributor.
Yep. Yeah, you're just making more. Yeah, these are gonna be super duper chocolate chip cookies. Yeah, this is awesome. This is good because one of our team members, it's his birthday. So he's gonna be able to have some chocolate chip cookies that are keto. And he doesn't know this yet, but he will be a keto person soon too. All right, there we go.
I'm just gonna measure.
Okay.
This is my OCD. Everyone must be equal.
Everything must be equal. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Yeah, good. All right. So obviously, we're just doing this for the sake of filming, but you could make a bunch more cookies. You don't have to make these big ball of cookies like we are, but I'm sure this is gonna be so much fun to eat and to see. All right. Yeah.
Can you also then, is there like keto brownies? 'Cause, you know,
Yeah.
there's brownies and stuff.
Yeah, there's keto brownies. So always the replacement is going to be almond flour for these things. Almond flour or some other thing. I'm not sure what keto
Coconut?
brownies. Yeah, yeah, you got it. Yeah, that's right. Coconut flour would be a good alternative for brownies. Okay, good. So we're gonna take these, we're gonna put them in the oven for 6 to 7 minutes. Then we're gonna let them cool for about 15 minutes, and then we're gonna see what they look like. Okay, stay tuned.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So, welcome back.
What year is it?
It's now the year 2022. No, just kidding. No, the cookies are now ready, and
Not fast enough.
not fast enough though. And so we are ready to take a look at them. So I'm gonna go get them. Give me 1 second. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'll be back. I should probably bring this over too. Maybe. Okay, that's not too hot. Okay, awesome. Look at these giant monsters. Wow, that's perfect. Look at that. So yeah, those are definitely looking delicious. Yeah.
Look, I'm the cookie monster.
The cookie monster indeed. Yeah, yeah. So they're probably a little bit warm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you try one?
All right.
Let's see if we can get them off of there. You think so? Maybe?
Maybe they need to be.
Yeah, they may need to be cooler. Okay. So, unfortunately, you won't be able to see us eating these right now. However, this is the end product of keto cookies, and they are going to be very, very delicious.
Super simple, super easy.
Yeah.
Keeps you on the keto. All great things.
Exactly. All right. Good. Well, thank you. Thanks, Dr. Rose. We're in here. And on our next show, we're gonna show you how to make keto pizza. Pizza. All right, see y'all later.
See ya.